Hey, what is up, YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys because we're going to be taking a look at what is it? Dinosaur. Got dinosaurs for you guys. Um, I very aggressive deck, very combo heavy deck as well. If you build it right, you get a deck that has some various combos to it, and can still take advantage of a lot of other pieces. So, not gonna stress too much time. Let's actually go through it overall. So we got 2 copies of Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, 1 copy of Overtech Quill Atlas, 1 copy of Giant Rex, 3 copies of Missile Cerosaurus, 3 copies of Soul Eating Oviraptor, 2 copies of Baby Cerosaurus, 2 copies of Petit Pterodon, 2 copies of Adamantord Archosaurus, 1 copy of Jurek Alo, then 2 copies of True King Agni Mazadu, the Vanisher, 1 copy of True King Lithogen, the the Disaster, 3 copies of Ash Blossom Joyous Springs, and 3 copies of Effect Veiler. For the spell cards, 3 copies of Fossil Dig, 2 copies of the Double Evolution Pill, 2 copies of Lost World, 1 copy of Dragonic Diagram, 1 copy of Set Rotation, 1 copy of Terraforming, 1 copy of Harpie's Feathered Esther. For the trap cards, 3 copies of Infinity Impermeance. Then for the extra deck, 1 copy of Salamangreat Mirage, 1 copy of Link Cross, 1 copy of IP Masquerena, 1 copy of Kriston Halqui Fibrix, 1 copy of Nightmare Cerberus, 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn, 1 copy of Hita the Flame Charmer Ablaze, 1 copy of Celine, the Queen of Master Magicians, 1 copy of Nightmare Unicorn, 1 copy of Excess Code Talker, 1 copy of Evil Swordolka, 1 copy of Evil Logia, 1 copy of True King of All Calamities, 1 copy of Martial Metal Marcher, and then 1 copy of Barrel Load Savage Dragon. So that's pretty much both the main and the extra deck. Let's get through the pieces here. So this is a combination of both True King and Dinosaur. You take advantage of the effects of the True Kings, where they can destroy monsters, one of their respective type, and one in any other monster, whether it's in your hand or on the field, to such a summon itself. Then they have their own unique abilities, and then additional abilities based on what monsters you destroy in addition to their in order to summon them from the hand through their effects. So, with the Vanisher, you can, when it's such summon through its effect, you can such summon you can banish 1 monster from your opponent's field or grave. If both monsters destroyed were fire, you're able to, this card is destroyed by a card effect. You can add a non-fire urn monster from your graveyard to your hand. So primarily, you're going to be able to help get True King Latharope from the grave. The thing about Latharope is that this is the monster that got hit due to the fact that extra deck destruction. You can take 3 cards, look at your opponent's extra deck when the monsters you destroy with it to summon it are all Earth. Then you have the ability to look at the specific cards in your opponent's extra deck and then get rid of them. So, excuse me, you have some range of getting rid of some of your problematic issues. Which can be very useful because there are some things that I'm sure no one wants to deal with. Then, you pretty much have your dinosaur set up. You got your, Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. This is your ace. You such summon this monster. It can swing at every monster your opponent controls. If able, when it destroys the 5th position monster, inflict 1,000 points of damage to your. Oh, excuse me. You automatically can destroy the monster and then without going into damage step. And then No, at the start of the damage step, if the monster battles this in defense, you can inflict 1,000 points of damage to your opponent, and then you can send that monster to the grave. Then it has the ability to destroy a dinosaur monster, destroy one monster from your hand or field. To change all face-up monsters you want to control to defense position, which is cool. So yeah, you got double of that. Then you got this guy over here over Tequa Atlas. And in combination, you also have Archeosaurus. Both of these monsters have the ability to help you get your double evolution pill. With Atlas, it's it being sent to the grave, and then with Adamant with Archeosaurus is on its normal self summon, you can destroy another dinosaur monster either in your hand or on the field to help you get the evolution pill or get a beast. No, get a reptile, sea serpent, or winged beast monster. With the same earth, with the same level as the monster, discard destroy. Discard destroy. So you have your options there, but you have that or you have Atlas. And the thing about Atlas's other abilities is that you can special summon it by returning 5 of your banished dinosaurs back to your main deck. When it's on the field, it has the ability to when your opponent activates a spell and trap, you can negate the activation of that card and destroy it by simply destroying a dinosaur monster on your side of the field or in your hand. So I'm only running one of it though because I wanted to just to fit in because, like I said, you got these guys here to help you in terms of other ability or even combo them off. You got the heavy protection of Mesocerosaurus. You have special summon ability to banish yourself and other dinosaurs, and then you summon a dinosaur from your deck whose level is based on the number of dinosaurs that were banished. You have protection ability for all your dinosaur monsters for the turn. You have Soul Eating Oviraptor, who can combine well with a lot of the dinosaurs. When it's no more special, you can take a dinosaur monster from your deck and either add it to your hand, send it to grave. Then, in addition to that, you can take another dinosaur monster that's level 4 or lower on the field, that's on the field, destroy it, and it just summon a dinosaur monster from your graveyard into defense. So, combo, send stuff, get this guy onto the field, pop something, get another monster on the board. It's pretty much big combo plays to get in the setups. And you have a lot of range too. Now, things that you can easily destroy are these two. Petite Pterodon and Baby Ceratosaurus. When these guys are destroyed, Ceratosaurus gets any level 4 or lower dinosaur, just summons into the field. Petite Pterodon gets any level 4 or higher dinosaur and summon to the field. Primarily, you're just doing this to help you get more on the board. And you remember, you have a lot of things in the deck that can help you destroy them. You have the effects of both of your True Kings. You have the effects of Soul Oviraptor. You have the effects of Ultimate Conductor. Excuse me. You have a lot of things that can easily help you get both of these monsters' effects off. In addition to that, you did have your Archeosaurus ability as well to help pop these to get other dinos onto the board. So, then you also have Jerk or Alo, and this is the only reason why this card here is in combination with Valor and Ash Blossom is that it's a tuner, it's a dinosaur, it's fire, and you're just using this to help you in combo with how we fight Rex. Other than that, you have Giant Rex who can just summon itself when it's banished. It can't attack your opponent directly, but this thing gains at least 200 attack for each banished dinosaur that you have. So it can come in handy as well. Then you have your hand traps of choice. You have both Ash Blossom in effect. Valor just negates the monster's effects on the field, while Ash Blossom negates cards that would be adding cards from the deck to the hand, such as summoning monsters from the deck, or sending cards from the deck to the grave. Alright, moving on. Let's talk about the spells. Fossil Dig here to help you search for a lot of your monsters. Majority of your dinosaurs are going to be level 6 or lower. The Double Evolution Pill to help you pretty much go into either Atlas or you're going into Ultimate Conductor Tyranno off of this because it ignores the summoning conditions of those monsters by simply banishing a dinosaur and a non-dinosaur from your hand or graveyard. Which is great because that just puts a lot of your bigger and heftier monsters onto the board without the hassle. Then you have the Lost World Field Spell. All monsters are everyone that isn't a dinosaur, 500 attack and defense decrease. I believe when a monster is special summoned, when a dinosaur is no more special, outside of the damage step, you're able to special summon your Draggy token. And then it's level 1, 0 attack and defense, Earth attribute Dino. But primarily, you can use this in combination with other effects. Like, I believe the Soul Eating Overactor can destroy a dinosaur. And then, bam, get another monster on the field. So you do that with the tokens. And it helps you can get into a lot of your other combos. Then, we're not done yet. We have the field spell. Oh, I'm sorry. We have the field spell for us, and the other field spell, and that's Draconic Diagram, and that's just to help get the True Kings. You have Terraforming and Set Rotation to help set that up. And you have Harpie's Feather Duster for the removal of spells and traps. The only other card in the main deck left is Infinity Impermanence, and this is just Effect Baylor in case you're going second and you want to stop whatever your opponent's trying to combo into. So you got the Valor, you got the Infinity, you got the Ash Blossom, you got a lot of things to help in terms of defense. So nothing to really worry about. Now let's move on to this extra deck. So I'll just go right off the bat. Most of this is pretty much just to help you get into either Selene or Nightmare Unicorn, and then you go into your excess code Talker. You have a little bit of defense in Almirage, but if Almirage is not your thing, you can always just drop in Link Karibo. But because I really don't have any level 1s, I just really said Almirage because at least I can do it on a monster that was level. So I mean, with at least the 1,000 or less attack. And that's not hard because at least a good portion of them are. You got the Link Cross to help generate the tokens. You have IP Masquerena to help you link climb into some bigger monsters. You have Chris on Halqui Fibrex, of course, to get that combo into your tuners to get into other monsters. Nightmare Cerberus to destroy monsters. Nightmare Phoenix to help destroy spells and traps. Hida the Flame Charmer of Blaze is Spellcaster, so she helps you get into your Selene, the Queen of Master Magician. Simply because Selene needs a Spellcaster in addition to the other monsters that she's going to be using for her Link Summon. However, between Effect Baylor and Hita, those are going to be the monsters you're using to help Selene get into access code Talker. Nightmare Unicorn is just a simple 2 monsters with different names, and that's easily said as it is done, because IP Masquerade can help you easily drop your unicorn and start bouncing some of your opponent's cards. We have, of course, access code Talker. This monster, your opponent can activate cards or effects in response to this card activating its effect. When it's linked, you can target a link monster that was used for its material, give it attack based on that, times its link rating. Then you can banish a link monster to destroy one card your opponent controls, and you can't banish monsters with the same attribute as this card to activate its effect. But whatever. This is going to be a big beat stick to help you blow up something and then take things out. Evolsaur, Dulka, and Logia. Great additions to a lot of dinosaurs. Dulka pretty much is Divine Wrath and negates monster effects. Why negates and destroys the monster in negates its effect. You have Logia, which is a Solemn Judgment. Then you have True Kings of All Calamity. You're primarily just making this guy to stop other cards with attributes on the field. That's literally what it is. And it just has some really good offensive setup. And then last but not least is the combo with Metal Marshall and Barrel Low Savage. Barrel Low Savage is just pretty much you're into if you're doing the Halqui Fibrex engine, because you at least have your tuner, you have your big meter, and then you just piece together your other pieces, especially with Link Cross, because that helps as well. But that pretty much just wraps up the video here, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this was enough for you guys, at least convince you to play Dinosaur if it wasn't already. Thank you guys so much. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you guys can be informed of when I do upload more content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I leave my social media links in the description box below so you can contact me there. Thanks, everybody, and I will catch you all next time. HBJ, signing out.